really easily, especially if you get double teamed, triple teamed. It can get chaotic, even if you're really good with like a really good slaying weapon.
Yeah, I just want to, well, we have a little bit of a moment in time here. I just want to say, to all these teams that have made silver finals, some teams, it's their goal to go out there and have their best chance and win this thing. Some other teams, they had some, realistically, all the times there's only one team seated outside of top 12 that made top 12, and they were the 13th seed. So everyone that wanted to get top 12, really, they kind of went to redemption. So these silver teams, their eyes are on the silver trophy, and it's honestly an honor to say that the team that wins today in this silver bracket can say that they were the only team. If Grands resets, they will be the only team to go undefeated today.
Perhaps, yeah. Regardless, I just want to say to all the teams, I mean, regardless of where y'all placed, this is like the flagship event. This is like the Super Bowl of Splatoon as well as Melee and other games. So just being here, getting picks against some of the top teams, if anyone was able to put a dent in Control's just absolutely ruthless run, you should be proud of yourselves, and I hope you're having fun.
Yeah. Why'd you say Super Bowl? Super Bowl? What's your team?
I don't watch football that much. I'd say the Raiders.
Oh, Raiders.
But because I have that SoCal and NorCal connection.
Yeah.
They're in Vegas now. Shout out to the 49ers, though. Y'all will get them next year.
I will keep my team to myself so I don't get injured.
Yep. Okay, a little bit of the lineup. We got a roller out.
Oh, yeah, roller swap.
We got some buckets on their end too.
I do have to say, I believe Nick swapped over from the, we did see the regular machine over to the one with the Zuka now, which machine is always able to just get that chip damage down. But having double Zuka in the form of a carbon plus a machine won't net you as many Zukas as you would have with a squeezer or a shot, but it will still give you that really strong special.
A decent fan out. I liked what the Wiper was doing at right flank at the beginning, and they were taking full advantage, dropping the hammer down, saying, you can't touch this, and now we got 3 on the tower.
Yeah, and we are going to see Ice Giant starting going on the right side. They are trying to escort the team here, but they have to watch out because of Slosher. They found themselves in a 1v1 scenario, and now we got to see this checkpoint going down. We have a tactical out here, though, Bash.
Yep, indeed. And obviously, the tactical has been really strong as of late. You want that quick spawn, nice little 2-piece. I forget if the cooler, which team had the cooler, but oh no, it was them. So obviously they'll have no problems respawning.
Zach needs to get some splats here.
But Six-Pack might.
Yeah, this top right, the carbon is up here. Bash, this tower with the jump ins isn't crazy, but the spots are coming through. Six-Pack Yogis are able to hold on.
Woo! And that is an absolute wipe. Yeah.
That was beautiful because you saw the blaster being able to come back in there, using that space that was created from the shot and the zap to get Bash get back in here as we have another fight breaking out.
Good shots right there. I like the action from the Slosher as well. Not even the best Wiper can take down just like heavy buckets of rain. So, and now it looks like, I believe Six-Pack Yokes is ready to make a statement, maybe put themselves back in there.
Oh my goodness, 2 people go down to a bomb in the middle. That's going to be a wipeout coming through. Clean wipeout. That's honestly a great for the Six-Pack Yokes. So we can see Let go on this lower right side with a teammate, but they left their teammate alone now. You don't really want to do that.
Yep.
We will see Azuka and the specials are ready to go here.
Yep, they are ready to keep pushing onto the 3rd checkpoint and beyond.
I think a bomb double just opened up the fight before the fight even started, Bash.
Oh yeah, you gotta love those random bomb picks.
Well, pretty much almost everybody on this team on both sides have it, other than that machine.
Stop the hammer that time. And Slosher going to work still. I mean, it says a lot to the resilience of Six-Pack Yokes. I mean, Public Anemone put on a great first impression. Probably shook some fear into them at first, but Six-Pack collected themselves, and now they're the ones making the impression.
Bro, they're cracking open a cold one on the top right now with the Six-Pack. My goodness, and here comes Ken on that carbon.
And they take the lead.
Could not stop it in this tower. Because there's only 2 checkpoints, it's going to go really far and really fast. There's going to be one down on that tower. Can they get onto this thing right now? They have to.
There it is. There it is.
Boom.
A big KO, like a title fight.
Yep. That was beautiful. Beautiful play from the Six-Pack Yokes, not to bend, but not break on that from what we saw onto that 2nd checkpoint. When they were defending it, they were able to come alive. They didn't let their members feed in. They saw that the clock was draining down on that timer of that tower checkpoint, meaning that the time that they had to get in there was going to be tight. But they went in together as a team. They never dropped in one by one to try and have that hero play. And honestly, I want to give them a massive shout out, even more so than their push, because Bash, it can be so so chaotic when you're on that stream at a LAN, at an event. That pressure, you have the crowd going, and not wanting to be like, the stream could be on me. I could have like 200 people watching this, and however many people are gonna watch the VOD later, to be in the moment and not to play good fundamental Splatoon and not just drop in and try and have that hero play.
You can't let the lights be too bright. You're right. I'm just wondering what went on with Public Anemone. I'm sure they'll come back second round. They got all the way down to 21, thought they had the winning hand, but it turned out to be a bust once Six-Pack Yokes collected themselves.
Oh, a bust on 21 is really hard.
Yeah.
That's a difficult one. But we
Clam Blitz on Robo Ramen.
You love this map, or do you hate this map?
I've only played it a couple times. I like the vibes. I like that there's added cover. We see too many long Tetris block maps in Splatoon 3.
It's good.
Now we got a little bit of L's, we got a little bit of T's.
We're
changing the shapes a little bit.
Yeah, I love it. We did. You know what's funny? I had a really big laugh yesterday because they put with how the layout of the stages are. We have to walk past Tetris to get from the Splatoon pools to the Splatoon stage. Because we're along the main stage wall, but Tetris is on the side. So walking past Tetris is really funny because like everyone who looks at it just looks like we're the same game.
Shout out to the NES Tetris as well, and shout out to that one kid who broke the game that one time. That was crazy.
Honestly, kid, I love you. That was great. And Nautilus is a stacked pick on this map. Walls, paintable. You're able to like get your charge below it, just shoot yourself up the side of the wall, and unload an entire spotling route on somebody. Nobody lives a spotling route if you're in range.
We got clams, we got Nautilus. Love me a good seafood ramen. And it looks like they're collecting those clams quickly. Public Anemone got a little bit more, but Six-Pack Yokes is fanning out. Make sure they're setting up a perimeter. I love the pick from the Nautilus right there.
There's two.
Yeah.
Able to break this open a little bit, we have to remember that this is a hard choke point map. Unless you go that right side, which you can see on the top of your screen, it's going to be difficult. And we see Six-Pack Yokes trying to go in, but the problem is they don't have a power clamp to their name. It's Public Anemone that has it.
Yeah, they had it, but then they lost it. I think it was the brush got surrounded, and there's that. But they pick it back up. Public Anemone trying to say that they're still in this, but Six-Pack Yokes is trying to hoard all the clamps to themselves now.
Yes. Oh, there is going to be a power clamp. This is a pass is coming through. The brush is going to just try and walk in, but I don't really see where the space is overall. Both teams just kind of playing out neutral, but it's one bad pick, like two bad picks away from being a push.
Six-Pack Yokes has a power clan now, but they got to choose their moment. They just saw firsthand the other team what happens when you try to push too hard with a power clam. So they're playing more calculated. They're trying to do a little bit of geometry. They're trying to get that sign angle to throw the barrier in, and they break it. Yeah,
barrier has been broken. There is going to be that big bubbler underneath of the basket, so they could probably use it to their advantage. We are going to see two going in, but Nick Thick is able to get one. Are they able to get another one? The sloshing machine not able to get those shots down that they need, but the basket is going to, I thought it was going to close, but it stays open just a little bit longer.
I like the clam handoffs, but sadly they couldn't continue engaging. I don't know if they can throw one more in. Nah, the barrier's back up. Now Public Anemone has the pity clam. They're going to have to be real careful about when they pick it up.
What?
Oh, they pick it up right away.
I honestly, I think that's a massive mistake.
I think so too. Six-Pack Yokes has another power clam too, and for all we know, they could be prepared to break the barrier again. Now it's getting tense. Yeah. Maybe they're rushing. Maybe they're in desperation almost.
Desperation with like 3 minutes remaining on the clock is honestly crazy. We're gonna see Ken though with his Zipcaster trying to go in.
And the cooler. Got to stay hydrated.
Oh yep, absolutely. Make sure to get that water from the water stations here at the venue.
Yep. I wouldn't drink a cold beverage right after eating ramen, but I mean Six-Pack Yokes, they're tough peeps.
Oh, beautiful.
So, indeed. A lot of good picks.
A lot of good picks, and you got this. You got the clams. You're gonna have two power clams to this push.
Okay, they might be able to get this one
No,
now.
not anymore. Now it's 4 up, 3 down. That's
they had 2 of them. That's gotta hurt.
The problem is with this map, and we've seen it from both teams. We don't see anybody going for the little bit of the flanks. We just see everyone like they're so used to having to run it down mid because there's no flanks on any other map. A wipeout! My goodness.
Oh my goodness! And they're getting more clams in. 6P something. Being a point guard, passing those clams really nicely, but they got to plant the power clam. There it is. Yeah. And the Trizuka to back up. And the wipeout, that's free clams. Keep piling it on.
They've got clams. Please go get the clams that are just like sitting there on the snipe. Please, thank you, Zap.
More.
They've got them. We're going to have some jumps in. They have 5 clams. You want to get these into the basket, though. You need to get these points in, but don't go down onto the bomb.
I mean, they got some in.
But, like, I feel like they squandered that a little bit.
But now they got to now. I mean, they might go for more, but they got to play defense now. With a minute 35 seconds remaining and that point gap, they've been really good at fending off Public Enemy so far.
Also,
should they just play defense? You think?
Realistically, you can. You realistically just can, especially with the splats that they've had. We did see Public Enemy try and go for a little bit of a flank, but we saw that Nautilus come up really big. They're going to try and go forward, and they're going to get taken out by Austin here on the zap.
Honestly, I respect them for trying to make a statement. I mean, sometimes when you have momentum, it's hard to let your foot off the gas. I love that point sensor as well. The Nautilus is running overtime.
Yeah, this is Nautilus on this map against the team comp that it's fighting on LAN is insane because you don't have to worry about any unique interactions that might be caused by a unstable connection.
Yep, and even if you ain't got a Splatana to slice them down, if you got the high ground like Obi-Wan, you're winning the fight.
Real. But you know what? Sometimes you underestimate the power of certain weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that one going.
The Blaster 2-piece.
Blaster 2-piece, we're going to have to watch out. Vowels, can you stay alive to the Ultra Stamp? No, not able to on the low ground.
Get some katsu with that ramen. My goodness.
Yeah, you're making me hungry, bro. You're making me hungry.
And a little bit of cooler. I think they might try to do. I think they might try to get one more. They got 7. Someone's got to play point guard.
Yeah, you gonna have to get these passes in. I don't know if they're gonna want to go for the score, but there is a pity clam, so giving them that. I just gotta watch out because Nick's gonna get one here. Can Nick find another one? I don't think they have ink. Iceman's gotta go in. Can they get this splat?
Honestly, if Public Enemy does this and they win the game, they're real ones.
They
break the barrier.
Yeah, but it's just Ken. Somebody could write a song about it just being Ken.
They could, and they could win a Grammy for it, possibly an Oscar.
Yeah, they can't win a Grammy because that's already happened.
Yeah, but there it is. They couldn't quite get it. Looks like the ramen was too spicy for Public and Enemy. Yep. They got the special too. Shout out Orochan.
Yep. Honestly, the Nautilus was really what the difference was. Not seeing enough of the actual map flank route. Because this map, unlike every other map in the game, has a Clan Blitz flank route being utilized, especially when you have weapons that can easily take care of it, like the brush. Like I never saw the brush once go for a flank on the right side.
Yeah.
Which, if you're a brush, I'm gonna be honest. Do you want to run it down mid against weapons that just straight up outrange you?
No, not really.
No.
I mean, it's not just a matter of being good at your kit. It's knowing when to use them. Like, I play dualies. Do you think I'm going to snipe?
If you have Crab Tank, maybe, but everything else, no. I would say never.
But nah, it looks like Six-Pack Yokes just had an answer for every question Public and Enemy was posing. Public and Enemy gotta write a tougher test next time, I think. What's the next map mode? I think it's Splat Zones on Barnacle and Dime. I think with the kit Public and Enemy is running, they might have a better chance here. They just gotta collect themselves. Better than they collected the clams last round, at least. I've
been looking at over the sheet that Public and Enemy has given us, and I'm upset that they did not name who is the player that is standing, because I would love to know that, because the standing, pushing the chair forward gameplay is such a Chad base move, in my opinion.
I agree.
Like, it's just a vibe, bro. It's just such a vibe. No, I've looked, it's not there. But for Six-Pack Yokes, they can punch their ticket to finals. We will be seeing the winner of this set move on, and the loser of this set going to be eliminated from the tournament. I really hope Public and Enemy can find some footing here in this next game. Yeah. Because with their comp that they have, they definitely can do some really good work here. And on zones, it is one miracle play right on top of zone, which can completely change the outcome of the game.
I'd love them to put some points on the board, and this feels like the right opportunity to do it, especially with that Octo Brush.
Yep. We are going to be seeing the Octo Brush with that Ninja Squid and no stealth jump. I didn't notice the stealth jump before, but that's not something I haven't seen from Brush. Usually they always have some
yeah, that's risky.
Jump. Oh no, the bomb.
Usually with a short range weapon like that, you want to have stealth on your side in the right opportunity, because you could get overrun easily like that. And I mean, they didn't let Six-Pack Yokes take control of the zone that long.
Watch the wiper.
Oh no.
Oh, they dance around the wiper.
There it is.
And the brush, can they find it? Yes, Ken will be able to get that splat, but it is a trade. We're going to see Austin running for the hills. Public and Enemy, their jumps are coming in, but they're just being punished back and forth.
Locking the zone down like a bank safe. Public and Enemy looks like they're just trying every combination out of the book at this point.
And Nick's just running in. Nick had a Zuka. We're going to see Ken with that brush also trying to run in. And I think it's getting to them. I think the lights are getting to him a little bit too much. We're seeing two run in at the same time.
They got to time those. They got to time those pushes.
They do. And they lose another one, but they have 2 specials in the zone. Can the Zuka get the splat? The Ultra Stamp doesn't go for the splat. Now it does.
They got one.
There we go. They do see the jump. Can they get the Nautilus? No.
They tried. I like the attempt at a direct hit, but that Nautilus is just dialed in.
Oh, absolutely. They are tearing a new one. Six-pack Yokes, they didn't have the best start off to this set, but they are definitely been in the most control overall.
Indeed.
Wait, where are they going? This is their spawn.
Why are they shooting the Zuka from there?
Well, no. The zap went, or sorry, the shot went around. They flanked the spawn.
Yeah.
But they let the zone, the Public Enemy was able to get to the zone because of that.
Yeah, they got it. They got the penalty as well, and they might be putting more on the board. Oh, they're just waiting for, oh no, you ain't got to do that to them. On zones, it only takes one. It only takes one really good combo, and the blaster gets 2 with 1 shot. Yeah. And the end zap trying to peek corners, check your corners, pushing him back a little bit. Yep. I like that flank. Yep. I like the use of cover here. They know what they're doing here.
Oh my goodness, they're able to dodge and dance around.
Got a trade.
Yeah, but the Rain Cloud is going to do too much damage, and there's last push here. Last push, Public Enemy. What do you got? Ice Ran is going to be running in there. They're going to be going down in the pit. Oh my goodness. I don't know, Bash. Is this it?
It could be. Running the count. They're going in their spawn. No. That's that.
That is it?
That is that.
It's Six-pack Yokes.
Six-pack Yokes is excited. I don't know what they were projecting their result, but like they're definitely satisfied with the result. That's for sure.
Oh, for sure.
And they're just gonna.
They're gonna cruise.
Look at that. Look at the victory pose. Yeah. They know what they're doing here.
You want to hit it? You want to hit it on them?
Once it comes back on cam, why not?
Well, yeah, make it easy on us. Yo.
Someone's gonna clip that.
Oh yeah, I know, and it's gonna be over for us, bro. Yo.
I'm glad my Twitter's private.
Yo.
But
dang.
Shout out Team Public Enemy though. They put up a good fight.
They honestly won their pool. They just went up against a team. The lights got a little bit too bright. I'm not gonna really look at that last game. The lights got a little bit too bright for them.
Yeah.
There. I guess the ramen was a little bit too spicy on Robo Ramen, but they had a great showing, just couldn't get the defense down. And they, again, what Public Enemy didn't do is what Six-pack Yokes did. When the lights were bright and the moments were big, Six-pack Yokes were able to stay calm and composed and not run their way in. Shout out to the Goomba.
Indeed, shout out to the Goomba. And yeah, Public Enemy is going to have a lot to learn from this set. And surely, if they're Splatoon at a Genesis 11, they'll come back stronger next time.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. I'd love to see all these teams back. And shout out to the Ice Spice flag. That is the biggest flex ever.
That is such a huge flex.
Yeah. Shout outs to Ice Spice. I was gonna say her most recent song, but I guess I can't even do it. Probably. Well, what's I don't even know what her biggest song is.
Neither do I. I need to listen to more contemporary music, to be honest. I mean, I listen to some pop stuff here and there. Yeah. Shout out Curtis Waters. Yeah. But yeah.
That Boy's a Liar is not even her song. That's Pink Panther. She's just in it.
Yeah.